Welcome to the monthly meditation, and this is Deborah and David Shea, and we are so happy that you are here with us to listen to this month's meditation. And before we go into the meditation, let us go ahead and go within. So go ahead and close your eyes and clear our minds and just connect with our inner being and let go of the worries of the day. And also, this is a good time to put those of your family, friends, acquaintances, whoever are on your mind right now, put them in the circle for healing, for guidance, for love, so that they are with us during this meditation. And as we do that, I'm going to play the Sandhill Crane. And when you are ready, bring yourself back to the outer world, centered and grounded, and open to receive the energies of this month's meditation.
Welcome back. Again, this is David and Deborah Shea, and we're so glad you're here. The title of this month's meditation is The Energies of Your Life. Now, before we begin, take a moment to talk a little bit about our meditations. Each one builds upon the other, and then the next and the next, as you might expect. But higher guidance has guided me today to mention a little bit about this one. Because of the time we're at in, I could say, our spiritual/earthly evolution, many of us are at a point where a lot of the old energies, the old patterns of our life have been fading away, and we have the new ones coming in, but they're not quite crystallized yet. And we may find ourselves in the middle. Some people call this the messy middle, but it's the middle where we're neither where we were nor where we're going. This meditation specifically is guided and focused toward that end, that we talk about and learn about the energies of our life, not only what we have had in the past, but what's happening in the present and what's going to come into the future, at least the part that they can reveal to us, because our guides can only give us that which is not going to interfere with our learning. So they're going to give us the part we can know, and of course there's always going to be some things that we're going to learn as we go along. So with that said, even if you go really deep and you find yourself not following along consciously with the meditation, don't worry about it at all, because your inner self and your subconscious, and I sometimes refer to these two as our non-conscious, are going to have all of it. It's going to be received and energetically processed and move us along in our life's journey. So without further ado, let me begin. Let us begin the energies of your life meditation. We are all experiencing the ever-changing energies coming into our lives, as well as those pouring forth and gently weaving their way into the day-to-day experiences of everyone in the world. Little by little, we are gradually changed and transformed over time, often without actually being able to see or sense our own evolution. Now, in our many meditations together, we routinely connect with our high self. This helps us to flow along with the many new energies inflowing from the divine, including those that are part of the new dimension. The connection with our high self is both singularly unique and special, as well as energetically potent. It keeps our being and body synchronized in many ways. It progressively anchors us to the energies of the incoming new dimension, while allowing our old reality ties and links to fall away. It harmonizes us to the energies of our soul group, especially to the specific energies of our own spiritual path, our soul's high path, you might say, as well as many of the nuanced areas of our life that we often ignore or are unaware that even exist. There is a lot happening to all of us right now. Because of this, it can be helpful to know a little more about what is going on. We may ask, what are these energies? What is their nature? What are they doing to us in this very moment? How do they connect with the many people, places, and events of our daily life? And more broadly, how do they relate to our earlier life path as well as the upcoming unfoldment before us? All of these questions will be answered by our life guide. We all know that nothing in life is truly random. With that said, although we may not be able to see them, there are patterns and cycles to these shifting and changing energies. Some phases are shorter in duration, while others are part of a longer framework of growth and evolution. Together, these short, medium, and longer-term patterns of energies flow into our daily activities, quietly growing us moment by moment and more each day. These constantly changing arrangements of energies have been designed by the divine, our guides and high self, to foster the unfoldment of our life path and to keep us moving forward in the highest path we choose each day, both consciously and non-consciously. To the extent we can know these patterns without interfering with our spiritual growth, our life guide will share insights of their nature, what they do, and how each successive incoming wave of energies from our high self and the divine evolves us upward. Cumulatively, the gift of those spiritual energies brings us intimately closer to our true nature and to a more refined experience of our own enlightenment each day. So let's see what our life guide has to reveal now. So during this meditation, you will be going to your special place of beauty, where you will spend some time enjoying its fragrance and splendor. You will then step into the sacred circle, where you will be lifted to a higher plane and a special place, perhaps another dimension or realm. There you will meet with one of your life guides. This may be a guide that you already know or a new one. As always, guides can take many forms or sometimes no form at all. They often appear in human form, but that isn't always the case. They can appear as a light being, angel, archangel, and in forms and shapes common to other dimensions and realms. Welcome, whoever comes. With this in mind, we will meet with one of our life guides who will tell us about the energies that are pouring in and through our being at this moment. Your life guide will show you in a way that is ideal for you the patterns of the incoming energies of the new dimension, those of our soul group, and the unique energies of your own life path. Your guide will explain some of the intricacies of these patterns and how they cause things to unfold the way they do in your life. You will be given some time to see and experience those energies from a more detached perspective. Then your guide will show and explain in some detail about the individual energies that are coming into your being, the nature of each one, and how they relate to each other, and how they compare to the energies that preceded them, as well as those that are forthcoming. Again, you will be given some time to spend with your guide. Next, with your newfound understanding of the energies and their patterns, you will spend some time in silence to explore and be fully immersed in their essence while in the presence of your life guide. Other beings may appear during this special time of energetic immersion to support and foster your connection to the many diverse energies flowing into your life, as well as further strengthen your connection to them. If you haven't already done so, find yourself a comfortable position. Relax as you sit comfortably. Your energy flows more smoothly if your legs and arms are not crossed. Of course, the lotus position is fine. With your eyes closed, inhale deeply and hold your breath. Then exhale with a sigh. Breathe normally in between deep breaths. Feel your body begin to relax. Any tension just flows away. Inhale deeply again and hold your breath. Then exhale with a sigh. You become aware of the joy, peace, and calm that completely surrounds you. Tranquility permeates your being. Inhale deeply one more time and hold your breath. And when you are ready, exhale with a sigh. Feel yourself going deeper as your body begins to tingle. As each muscle relaxes, you are infused with a sense of soothing and permeating calmness. Feel the warmth of blood filling the capillaries and spreading throughout your body. I am going to count backward from 15 to 1 as you go even deeper. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Feel yourself going deeper and deeper. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Deeper and deeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are now extremely relaxed, safe, secure, and comfortable. Your body is floating in a state of complete calm and peace. Imagine yourself in your special place of beauty. You might be wandering through a forest, smelling the scent of the trees, tiptoeing through an enchanted jungle, rambling along a quiet stream, exploring the mountaintops, walking by the ocean and feeling the sand beneath your feet, or sitting quietly in a meadow, inhaling the sweet aroma of wild flowers. Once more, you become aware of yourself in your special place of beauty. Your attention is drawn to a large sacred circle a short distance from where you are. You go over to see it up close. As you look upon its flawless design, you become aware that it serves as both a holographic viewing area and a portal that you can use to see and visit other places and realms. A large misty sphere begins to form in the middle of the circle. Faint at first, it slowly becomes more and more like a dense fog that glows with a mystical energy. It calls to your heart, beckoning you to enter into it. You slowly step into the circle. And sensing its benevolent essence, you slowly enter into the middle of the mist. You feel your energies of your being starting to quicken. Then to raise in frequency and intensity. You feel as though you are moving upward, higher and higher through the layers and octaves of higher etheric planes. Suddenly, it feels as though you have traversed through a hidden dimensional veil, one that feels dreamily familiar. Your being feels as though it has risen to such a height that time and space are now different, not as they were before. You have entered the higher plane of your natural being, one of the homing places of your high self. It feels serene and blissful, a place where you can drop all of your outer facades and let them fall away into the mist. You can be your true self here, unencumbered by the forces operating at the level of your earthly existence. It takes a few moments for your senses to become accustomed to this higher plane, this unique place. Take a few moments to look around and explore this elevated vista. Suddenly, a being appears before you. You realize that it is your high self, your being's connection with the divine, your God self. You have a burning desire to connect with your high self, that magnificent being of light, of your higher nature. Energetic lines of light begin to flow from the body of your high self and connect to the corresponding place on your body. You notice that as you are being connected to your high self, you are being filled with intense white light. Allow the connecting lines to continue to form until the process stops on its own. You are now completely connected to the high self and radiating brilliant white light. The energetic lines allow you to communicate through the many connections to your high self. These energetic connections between your body and your high self are there to support your spiritual growth and keep you continuously centered, grounded, and emotionally centered. Feel the sense of joy, happiness, and peace permeating your being. Now take a few moments to commune with your high self. unexpectedly, your attention is drawn some distance away. There is a being walking toward you. As it gets closer, you recognize this wonderful entity as your life guide. Spend a few moments to talk and become familiar with this illuminated being of the divine. Your life guide explains that you have been brought to this higher plane, joined with your high self, so that you can be shown and experience the patterns of energies being showered on everything and everyone on earth, and especially those that shape the very nature of your own life path. Your guide then looks gently into your eyes, then begins to chant softly. As a scene begins to appear before you, in a sacred manner that is perfect for you, your life guide shows you the incoming energies and their patterns which are flowing upon the earth now. You are specifically shown the energies and patterns of the new dimension. You are able to see, sense, and observe without becoming energetically entangled in this panorama, as your life guide shares many details about the scenes being rendered before you now. The scene slowly shifts. Your life guide says that you will now be shown the details of the incoming energies and patterns for the growth and involvement of beautiful Mother Earth. As before, in a manner that is perfect for you to perceive, your guide shows you insights about energies flowing into the Earth, affecting this sacred planet. Once more, the scene fades, changes, and shifts. Your life guide now renders before you the special and unique energies interweaving their way into each person on Earth, our entire earthly soul group. Listen as your guide shares the hidden patterns and their purposes for everyone who dwells here, both individually and as a group. Your guide chants once again as it raises its arms. The scene slowly disappears. As your life guide continues to chant softly, the next scene begins to form before you. The life guide tells you that you are ready to learn about the energies of your own life path, from the past through the future. Your guide will give you insights of how the energies and their patterns, from short to long, cause things to happen the way they do in your life. You are shown in a sacred manner all the energies that flow through the short, medium, and long patterns of your life. In this way, you are able to see, sense, and feel the many energies without becoming entangled with them. Watch as each scene unfolds, flows, and renders. Each scene linked, yet somehow separate. As you observe, notice how the many happenings of your life make sense now. Your guide reveals to you the patterns behind the patterns in your own life, past, present, and future. All the pieces begin to weave perfectly together like a fully completed puzzle as you now observe what is being shown. As before, your life guide softly chants as the scene naturally shifts a little. Your life guide says, "Let us now put the entire picture together." Almost mesmerizing, you are simultaneously shown the energies and patterns that are part of the incoming new dimension, those that are part of your soul's group's growth, along with the energies and patterns that are unique to your life path and unfoldment. In a perfect manner, you are being shown the tapestry of your own personal growth with those of our earthly soul group and Mother Earth herself. As the scene begins to flow before you, your life guide encourages you to allow yourself to be intuitively drawn to anything which interests you and calls to your heart. Take some time as you explore the many simultaneous energies of everyone and everything. Your life guide explains what all of those many varied energies are, the qualities of each, and how they tie to one another. Your guide also explains how each one of these energies connects to those that came before it and those that are soon to come. Now, spend some time exploring the incoming energies of your being and how they connect and intertwine with the energies of everyone and everything. With your newfound understanding of the energy patterns of the world, our soul group, and your life, as well as the insights into the energies themselves, spend some time immersing yourself more expansively in those energies. Notice that other guides, teachers, light beings, and ascended masters from afar have appeared during this time to facilitate your growth. Seek their counsel during this time of immersion, as the masters from other realms have come to quicken your spiritual unfoldment. Now thank the divine, your life guide, and all those beings who came to support you for the insights on the patterns and energies flowing into your life, as well as the gift of your being's expanded immersion in those transformative energies. When you are ready, project yourself back to the outer world, feeling free and released, aligned, centered and grounded, and fully aware of your life energies and energy patterns as they are further harmonized to your light body template and flowing with the unfoldment of your life path. You are filled with a sense of peace, love, and joy, harmony with everything around you. Return gently to the outer world. As always, for those who like to journal after their meditation, this is a perfect time to do that. Go ahead and press pause on the recording, and then when you're ready, press play again. All right, welcome back, everyone. As always, once we've been meditating, our auras expand enormously. I always say they're poofy, and that's when I see with my eyes how the aura has expanded. It's almost has no bubble. The boundary is all but gone. And for that reason, we're just wide open. And before we go out into the world or even interact with others around us and our family and friends who may not be in the same place we are, it's really good to make sure that we set up protections so that we don't take on other people's stuff. So many of you are already familiar with this, but for those who are not, we're going to go through it step by step. So imagine right now a bubble of light around you, the width of your aura, however wide you see that, above your head and beneath your feet. See it, imagine it, intend it, and it will happen. Now see that bubble filled from infinity above with white light flowing down into the bubble and into your body, filling your body, flowing around, filling the bubble, flowing around with white light. The light of protection, the light of love, sometimes referred to as the Christ light. Nothing of a discordant or negative manner can touch it. Anything of a negative or discordant matter will just come and bounce off the auric field of the white light or be dissolved. Now on the outside of that bubble, imagine a thin layer of indigo blue. However thick you see it, that's fine, all around the bubble. Indigo blue is the spiritual armor of light. It's just another added layer of protection. All right, now imagine a shaft of light starting at the level of your heart or your heart chakra, at the width of your aura, going down through your feet and anchoring in the center of the earth. Beautiful Mother Earth. See it, intend it, visualize it, and it will happen. This connects us with Mother Earth, keeps us grounded and centered as we go about our daily tasks in the world. Allows us to operate in the earthly realm while on our spiritual path. Now see beautiful Mother Earth energy coming up through the shaft, into your feet, coming up into your body and swirling around. This further connects you with Mother Earth, keeps you more intimately grounded, keeps all of us that way. And it has one other benefit, that as we go through our daily tasks and as we're releasing things, as things come up from our past and past lives to be released, Mother Earth can absorb it, bring it down in there, and transmute it into light. It can be gone without our even knowing that it was there in the first place. All right. Now imagine another shaft of light, again starting at the level of your heart or your heart chakra, the width of your aura, again however wide you see that, going up through your head, through the layers of your being, traversing the center of the universe, and anchoring in the center of creation. See it, imagine it, visualize it, intend it, and it will happen. Intention alone can make these things occur. This connection connects us to the divine, to our high self, the guides, the angels, the archangels, and our higher guidance. Now see a shaft of light coming from the center of creation, down through the center of the universe, through the layers of your being, through your crown chakra, flowing into your body, swirling around with Mother Earth energy, and then going down through your feet to be gently absorbed by the earth. This is your connection to your higher guidance, both consciously and non-consciously. It keeps us guided throughout the day so that we can walk our spiritual path while being simultaneously connected to Mother Earth so we can do our daily activities. This is the walk of the Masters, being spiritually centered, guided in the moment, yet here present on earth, able to focus and do both our mundane spiritual tasks, daily earthly tasks, as well as our spiritual work throughout the day. Now we thank our guides, our high selves, the angels, the archangels, the Elohim, which are the creator beings, the jinn, which is where we get the word genie, magical energy sort of thing. And we just thank all the light beings from afar, some who don't even have names. We see them, but they don't even have them in names yet, who all came to facilitate our highest good during this meditation. And now, before we close, Deborah will play the tingshaws to further harmonize our beings as we go out into the world. Until next time, blessings, light, and love from Deborah and I, and namaste.